Hi viewers, welcome back to this channel once again. Now, as I have already told you that I am going to start with the listening module. So सबसे पहले जैसे मैंने आपको बताया था that we will have one section 1. Mostly it would be related to the inquiry that is being made by one person to another. It can be related to school inquiry or any rental inquiry, anything like that. These are just the general examples. So here I have section 1 and the reading is hiring a public room. Now you have to understand, maybe someone wants to hire a public room, so it will all be, the conversation all will be related to hiring that room only. Okay, so first of all we need to read the questions. They'll give us 30 seconds and you have to write, you have to see the questions, right? And you have to make guesses also. अब जैसे एग्जांपल आपको दी गई है दैट मेन हॉल की सीटिंग जो है वो 200 सीट्स हैं, तो ये आपकी जस्ट एग्जांपल है, ठीक है. अब सबसे पहले क्वेश्चन है द डैश रूम जिसमें सीट्स 100 होंगी. अब जैसे मेन हॉल में 200 सीट्स हैं, ऐसे ही कोई ऐसा रूम होगा जिसमें 100 सीट्स हैं, तो वी नीड टू हेयर दैट रूम ओनली. ओके, उसके बाद मेन हॉल की कितनी कॉस्ट है फॉर सैटरडे इवनिंग. अब यहाँ पे ध्यान रखो सैटरडे इवनिंग. अब सैटरडे एंड संडे वी नो दीज आर वीकेंड्स, और बाकी मंडे से लेके फ्राइडे तक दे आर वीक डेज. तो इसमें वो ध्यान रखना है कि वो मॉर्निंग का बोल रहे हैं कि इवनिंग का बोल रहे हैं, वीकेंड का बोल रहे हैं कि वीक डेज का बोल रहे हैं, ठीक है. उसके बाद आपका 250 डिपॉजिट भी होगा. पाउंड यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ था. आई हैव ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू कि अगर आपको यूनिट ऑफ मेजरमेंट दिया होता है तो आपने वो नहीं लिखना होता, ठीक है. कुछ पेमेंट की रिक्वायरमेंट होगी, मे बी कैश, क्रेडिट, कुछ भी ऐसा हो सकता है. कुछ पेमेंट या बोल सकते हैं एडवांस पेमेंट इज़ रिक्वायर्ड. इट विल बी लाइक दैट. सो यू हैव टू मेक स्मार्ट गेसेस, बट हमेशा सिर्फ यू कैन गेस ओनली, आप लिख नहीं सकते बिना सोचे या बिना सुने आंसर, ठीक है. सो यू हैव टू लिसन वेरी केयरफुली फॉर दैट. देन जो कॉस्ट है उसमें आपके टेबल एंड चेयर्स इंक्लूडेड है, एंड ऑल्सो 3 चीज़ें इंक्लूड होंगी. यू हैव टू सी तीसरी कौन सी चीज़ है, ठीक है. उसके बाद बिफोर द इवेंट वी नीड अ डैश लाइसेंस. तो ए है मतलब हमें एक लाइसेंस चाहिए. कौन सा लाइसेंस चाहिए, यू हैव टू सी इट. ओके, देन नीड टू कॉन्टैक्ट केयर टेकर मिस्टर एवंस इन एडवांस टू अरेंज डैश. अब आपको मिस्टर एवंस को कांटेक्ट करना पड़ेगा, ठीक है. बोल सकते हैं यू हैव टू कॉल या कुछ भी ऐसा, वो घुमा के बोल देंगे किस चीज़ के लिए कुछ अरेंज करना है. नाउ यू हैव टू सी कि क्या अरेंज करना है. द ड्यूरिंग द इवेंट क्या है, बिल्डिंग, वो बोल देंगे कि दैट द एरिया इज़ नो स्मोकिंग एरिया एंड दिस एंड दैट. एंड देन बैंड शुड यूज़ द डैश डोर एट द बैक. जो भी बैंड होगा, ठीक है, उनको जो है, अब यहाँ पे आपको लग रहा है ना कोई कॉन्सर्ट के रिलेटेड में भी कुछ हो सकता है, ठीक है. तो बैंड को क्या यूज़ करना है, कोई डोर यूज़ करना है जो पीछे होगा, ठीक है. उसके बाद डोंट टच द सिस्टम एंड यूज़ द माइक्रोफोन, कॉन्टैक्ट केयर टेकर. देन आफ्टर द इवेंट के बाद क्या है, यू नीड टू नो द डैश फॉर क्लीन द कबर्ड. अब कबर्ड क्लीन करने से पहले आपको कुछ पता होना चाहिए. वो क्या पता होना चाहिए वो आप सुनोगे ध्यान से. एंड देन डैश मस्ट बी वॉश, ठीक है. कोई चीज़ है कंपल्सरी उसको वॉश करना है, एंड ब्लैक बैग्स में रबिश डालना है. एंड ऑल द डैश मस्ट बी टेकन डाउन. हमें नहीं पता कि हमें क्या नीचे लेके जाना है, वो हमें सुनना है, ठीक है. सो दिस इज़ ऑल अबाउट योर सेक्शन 1. अब लेट्स डू इट नाउ, ठीक है. ओके, लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड गाइस.
Cambridge English, IELTS 11, Tests 1 to 4. Published by Cambridge University Press and Cambridge English Language Assessment 2016. This recording is copyright. Test 1. You will hear a number of different recordings and you will have to answer questions on what you hear. There will be time for you to read the instructions and questions, and you will have a chance to check your work. All the recordings will be played once only. The test is in 4 sections. At the end of the test, you will be given 10 minutes to transfer your answers to an answer sheet. Now turn to Section 1. Section 1. You will hear a telephone conversation between an official at a village hall and a woman who wants to hire a public room. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 6. You will see that there is an example that has been done for you. On this occasion only, the conversation relating to this will be played first. Now we shall begin. You should answer the questions as you listen, because you will not hear the recording a second time. Listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 6.
Hello?
Oh, hello. I wanted to inquire about hiring a room in the village hall for the evening of September the 1st.
Let me just see. Yes, we have both rooms available that evening. There's our main hall, that's got seating for 200 people. Or there's the Charlton room.
Sorry?
The Charlton room, CHARLTON. That's got seating for up to 100.
Well, we're organising a dinner to raise money for a charity, and we're hoping for at least 150 people. So, I think we'll go for the main hall. How much would that cost?
Let's see, you wanted it for the evening of September the 1st?
Yes, that's a Saturday.
So from 6 p.m. to midnight, that'd be £115. That's the weekend price. It's £75 on weekdays.
That's all right.
And I have to tell you, there's also a deposit of £250, which is returnable, of course, as long as there's no damage. But we do insist that this is paid in cash. We don't take cards for that. You can pay the actual rent of the room however you like, though. Cash, credit card, cheque.
Oh, well, I suppose that's okay. So, does the charge include use of tables and chairs and so on?
Oh, yes.
And what about parking?
Yeah, that's all included. The only thing that isn't included is, you said you were organising a dinner?
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to pay extra for the kitchen if you want to use that. It's £25. It's got very good facilities, good quality cookers and fridges and so on.
OK. Well, I suppose that's all right. We can cover the cost in our entry charges.
Right, so I'll make a note of that. Now, there are just one or two things you need to think about before the event. For example, you'll have to see about getting a licence if you're planning to have any music during the meal.
Oh, really?
It's quite straightforward. I'll give you the details later on. And about a week or 10 days before your event, you'll need to contact the caretaker, that's Mr. Evans, to make the arrangements for entry. He'll sort that out with you.
And do I give him the payment as well?
No, you do that directly with me.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 7 to 10.
Out.
Of course.
Now, are you having a band?
Yes.
Well, they'll have a lot of equipment, so rather than using the front door, they should park their van round the back and use the stage door there. You can open that from inside, but don't forget to lock it at the end.
OK.
And talking of bands, I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but you must make sure that no one fiddles about with the black box by the fire door. That's a system that cuts in when the volume reaches a certain level. It's a legal requirement.
Sure. Anyway, we want people to be able to talk to one another, so we don't want anything too loud. Oh, that reminds me. We'll be having speeches. Are there any microphones available?
Yep, just let the caretaker know. He'll get those for you. Right, now, when the event is over, we do ask that the premises are left in good condition. So there's a locked cupboard, and you'll be informed of the code you need to open that. It's got all the cleaning equipment, brushes and detergent and so on.
Right. So what do we need to do after everyone's gone? Sweep the floors, I suppose.
Well, actually, they have to be washed, not just swept. Then you'll be provided with black plastic bags, so all the rubbish must be collected up and left outside the door.
Of course. We'll make sure everything's left tidy. Oh, and I forgot to ask. I presume we can have decorations in the room?
Yes, but you must take them down afterwards.
Sure.
And the chairs and tables should be stacked up neatly at the back of the room.
I'll make sure I've got a few people to help me.
That is the end of section 1.